Spectating time, everybody. Welcome to the video. We are officially doing our very first spectating video on Call of Duty Warzone 2. We did a lot of videos on the original Warzone. I want to say a lot. I mean, good Lord, so many videos. This game's different. This game is very, very different. It is not a run and gun shooter, okay? This is more of a traditional BR. There's a guy. Did anybody see that guy? This is a traditional BR, at least more of one, okay? There's obviously things that aren't like very traditional about it, and I know that people are gonna be upset because they can't slip and slide cancel around. That's neither here nor there. This game is all about positioning, and it's all about outperforming your teammate whenever you have that position, not being lost in the sauce whenever there's a dude inside your building. The first thing you need to do when you hop into a game is start looking at this map, man. Start looking at this map. Where are you? Where are we right now? I don't know where we're at, actually. You need to figure out where you're at, okay? Because he's right here. I swear he's right here. I can't be crazy, right? He's got to be right here. We're gonna go with that. We got Nav is God. He's rocking, I think that's a 74U. I could be lying to you. I know it's of the cast-off variety. Now, a lot of people are going to keep going on with this, oh, I need to have the best gun, I need to have the best gun. And yes, to an extent, you need to have a high-power weapon. But when you're playing this, it's better to pay attention to where you're at. Also, this guy thinks that dolphin diving is the new slide cancel, and it's kind of cracking me up a little bit. If you feel as though it's necessary to hop in and dolphin dive, do you. But I think he just popped a UAV. And the cool thing is no one's going to have their loadout this early, right? So loadouts come in this game in a very different way. You get a loadout halfway through the game at 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the stationary circle of the third circle. Okay, that's what you need to remember. That's when your loadouts come in. Otherwise, you can do a stronghold or you can do a black site. That guy finished his battle pass just to have Nav just poop all over him. So also, this is being streamed live on the YouTube channel. We will be streaming on the YouTube channel more often. Make sure you have notifications on if you want to catch streams on YouTube. All right, it's happening over here. It's a blast. I'm not gonna lie, we're having a ton of fun out here. Either way, if you see me looking over, that's why I'm checking out what everybody's saying in the chat. We got Mythos coming in with a freaking membership. Y'all gonna love it out here. It's a blast. This man, at least he's playing it right. Even if he is getting shot because he's not paying attention to everything. Nav, what is going on? Okay, so plates are a little broken on the spectating screen, which is a little interesting. So he's taken high ground. He had no idea where this guy was at. He's about to get his toes tickled. A little concerning. A little concerning. And that's okay. Come on. Come on. Why'd you run out like that? Oh! I'm telling you, people think you can't like get a lot of eliminations in this mode in Warzone 2, but I think the big thing is really constantly paying attention to that positioning and using that positioning to put yourself in an advantage. So like third partying still going to be a thing. Third partying is basically where you hear two people fighting and you try and get there right as one of them or two of them are weak, right? If you can get both of them weak and then immediately get the elimination, that's good on you. You get free 2 eliminations. And while it's really annoying for the players that are dying, that's 2 free kills, baby. That's all I'm saying. Free 2 kills. I think the big thing is people are going to tend to play a little scared in this because they've yet to learn the map. They've yet to learn how they don't have to slip and slide cancel. They've yet to learn there's no bunny hops, you know. There's a lot of different nuances from Warzone 1 that players are not going to necessarily be used to off rip. So they kind of have to take their time, learn what they're going to do. My recommendation for you would be to land at every single named location. Plain and simple, land at every named location. And after you land at every named location, you should know the map pretty well. So you land at Sawa, you land at Al Saman, you land at Said, you land at Hafid Port. Like all of these, you should be landing at. Because if you land at each one, you'll come in a different way because the circle is going to move in a different place every single game. So you're able to go from all Safwa Quarry all the way over to Al Shreem Pass. And during that time, you might go down to Said, you might go to Zaya, you might go to Hydroelectric. There's a lot of different places that you can go. So if you want to learn the map and have that advantage over your teammates, knowing what's going to be the best jump spot, what's going to be the best positioning, what's going to be the best rotations, you have to learn the map. I am not someone that's going to tell you, you should probably just, you know, try and sit on top of a building. Camping, not a bad strategy in this. It really isn't. People are gonna get mad at you, be like, oh, you're a camper. Well, duh, this game is more strategic than Warzone 1 ever was. You need to take positioning, because if you're caught out in the open, you're dead. Yes, the time to kill is fast in this, but there's a good reason for that. It's because it promotes people having position. While in Warzone 1, you didn't have to have position. You could launch yourself at literally everything, and because you had slide canceling, you can slip your way out of anything that you wanted, and the time to kill would be on your side. Dang, he just killed Nav again. He left so fast. I don't think I've ever seen someone leave the game that fast. This man, before he even died, already had his menu up, pressing the back out button. I'm getting games constantly where I'm able to get a win, but I'm only getting like 8 kills. I'm only getting like 6 kills. Sometimes I'm only getting like 4 kills. I'm not stressing about that. I'm stressing about learning the game. And you don't even have to win to learn the game. That's the beauty of it. You can just slowly move your way around the map, figure out where the best loot is, figure out where the best guns are, things like that. Figure out how to get your loadout a little bit faster, out of whether it be you grabbing a gun or 2 out of the buy station, or you grabbing it from a stronghold or black site. These are all huge options. The beauty of this is that there's so many different things you can do. And you can see Macho right here taking advantage of the kill streaks, because let me tell you, these precisions are just as powerful as they were in Call of Duty Warzone 1. He's got a guy right in front of him. You see that? Look at this man. What is going on? You'd think he was playing against a bunch of literal bots, but he is not. This man is taking it for real right now. He's got $6,400. He didn't even loot that guy's bag. He's going to grab an RPK, which is arguably one of the better weapons right now to be using. Actually, probably one of the best, if I had to say so myself. I think it's interesting that you can't grab secondaries from the buy, which means that if you want to grab secondaries, you have to get it out of a loadout. I thought I just saw someone on the left, but I think I was wrong there. But the big thing is make sure that you're learning. If you want to get better at this game, it's all about learning. And as you can see, like, Macho's kind of taking his time. He's trying to get some cash. He's trying to hit this safe cracker, which, by the way... Oh my God, he didn't do it. He didn't get the safe cracker, bro. The timer went out. So I think he's gonna grab... Okay, so you're grabbing the bounty, and when you're playing bounties and things like that, again, they're going to know that you're going for them by the left side of the screen, because there's going to be a little thing on their screen that says, hey, you're being hunted. And within like... Oh, I think he died. What I was going to say is within about, I think, 250 meters, or anything really up to 200, it's going to be like a low threat. And then anything up to like 100 is a medium threat. And then anything under 50 is a high threat. I could be wrong. It could be different numbers. It could be different from the original Warzone. But that's kind of how it worked in the original Warzone. So I don't see why they'd change it. But they've changed a ton of other things. So you kind of have to be prepared for that. But when you see that changing as the person being hunted, I would highly recommend maybe getting some cover, not running out in the open. As soon as I see that, I'm hunkering down. I'm getting prepared, but you shouldn't be too defensive. I know that sounds kind of counterproductive, but if you are too scared, really, then you end up in a situation where you're probably going to die because they're going to push you and have the peeker's advantage, which is like basically the ping difference between them jumping around a corner and you being able to see them jump around a corner. But Macho's out here, man. Macho is doing his gosh dang thing. He's got 4 eliminations. Not too shabby. I'm not going to lie. By the way, fun fact, you can jump on these at any point. So if you're flying at one of those, you can just hook onto it. He's got a guy on his left. Yep. He saw him. He's going to take the shot because he has no self-control whatsoever and lose the kill because of that. He didn't mount his weapon, which probably would have been a little better. So you kind of have to pay attention to the opportunities that you have to mount your weapon. He might get this kill because the other guy just lost in the sauce. Yep, the other... that's crazy. That is crazy. And you're going to run into things like that. That's the beauty. I will remind you, your first game on is usually going to be a little easier just because that's kind of how the engage... Oh, what? Hello? That's kind of how engagement optimized matchmaking works, is it's meant to give you an easy game to start. If it doesn't give you an easy game, you're kind of pushing out in the open like an idiot. Slow down and just enjoy the scenery a little bit on your first game, because they will basically hand you kills in that first game so that you enjoy it a little bit more, so that you stick around a little longer, so that you're willing to play for a few more games. So you're probably going to be seeing in this game, these guys are probably a little bit easier because it would have been my first game playing, and I splatted the ground this game so that you guys could have something to watch here, okay? After you hit this loadout, it may disappear off the map, but it doesn't disappear overall. So people are still able to go and grab it, even if it's not on the map. So don't worry, if you see like this is in a line, it means that somewhere along that line, you're gonna have another loadout and you can still go grab your loadout. But the issue is someone's likely to be camping that loadout. So you kind of have to be on the lookout for things like that happening. Now his RPK is not bad for damage, but I don't know how I feel about the setup on it. It looks like he's going for a more Warzone 1-esque vibe, but maybe he did copy some popular YouTubers loadout or something like that to get the gun that he has. It just does not look fantastic. He's missed his opportunity 2 times, and he takes the one where he thinks he's gonna lose it. You have to be kind of decisive on whether or not you're gonna shoot while also having trigger discipline. It's hit or miss, really. Like sometimes he didn't see the guy pop to the right on the SUV. Okay. It's hit or miss whether or not like you should shoot, but paying attention to whether or not they have more open ground is very important. This guy is gonna die. Macho's dead. GG to the homie. GG. Macho, we will remember you. I'm just kidding. After this video's up, no one's gonna remember you, son. Get it together. You should not have died. Why is he trying to crawl away? Look at that. He turned around. Look at him. He turned around. He said, no, don't kill me. Ah, don't kill me. Is this a different guy? Am I blind? What? What? Rox chat be out here. What did he bargain? He just let him live. There's no bargaining. He just let him live. Why is he trying to kill him? What? What? Dude, he just let you live and you're trying to kill him? Bro, there is no chance you're doing this right now. You are such a piece of garbage. If you do this, you're the worst kind of human. Honest to God, I hope your PlayStation breaks. Your Xbox, your grandmammy comes over and slaps you on the face. Said, oh, I didn't raise you to be like this. Look at it, he's gonna shoot. Are you kidding me? You are so mean. The betrayal. Just the sheer betrayal on that one. I am so upset right now with this man. You know what? Can we just root for someone else to win right now? This man is a psychopath. If I catch you playing like this in Warzone, some dude lets you live, you run away. You go somewhere else. Are we clear? Now he thinks he's something. He thinks he's a macho big cat out here. He taught him a lesson. He said, look, you can't trust anybody. Especially me. And that's fair. I'm not gonna argue with it. But it doesn't make you a better person, okay? You're still bad. I am a diva. God dang it. That is what I am. I'm gonna be very prissy about this. All right, we got a fella over here. It looks like this man, I mean, he's taking the right positioning. He's constantly looking for high ground to spot enemies out in the open. But here's the one thing that might be his mistake here. He's pushing in a little late. And if there's a guy on this side, he's out in the open. He might be caught with his pants down here. You know, sometimes it's like I can see the future. And honestly, well-deserved. Well-deserved. You camp that bush, Professoro. Oh, Professoro. Is that? I don't know how to say that. I don't know. And honestly, if you're going to camp in a bush, more power to you. This game's built for it. So make it happen. I think I might start getting a squad together and just doing intels and then sit in bushes. Thoughts? Thoughts? Anyone? Anyone? How are we feeling about that? I feel like it's not too bad of an idea. You know, maybe okay. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I will say, look at the way this man is playing it. I kind of love that he's just kind of like floating out in the middle of it. I will say, worst play ever. You cannot just be hiding in a bush and then slowly cross the river. This man... Waiting in the water. This is how you play it. Warzone 1, if you wanted to get wins, you had to know how to slip and slide cancel around. You're not going to do well without doing that. But in this game, it's built to where any player can win. So play however you want. That's the beauty of it. I know that a lot of people are mad. It's like, oh, we're promoting camping. Who cares? Why are you mad about some dude camping? You can easily outplay them. And you'd be like, well, what if I push into a building with 4 people? Why are you pushing into a building with 4 people in it? I'm someone with a 3.6 KD in Warzone 1 and I can adapt. You know what I'm saying? If I can make that adaptation, you can also make that adaptation. Plain and simple. It's easy. Just stop trying to force push every single thing. This man just switched to a 3rd weapon. Is this a... What is he shooting? Why does this look like a Fennec? Is that a Fennec? Is that a Fennec? And an M13? This is a DMZ guy. This is a DMZ guy. No chance it's not a DMZ guy. There's a guy to his right. This guy's gonna die, 100%. He loses this game. If he doesn't lose this game, it's because he catches this guy on his right off guard. 100%. You gotta go. He's slow pushing with bushes. I love this. Oh, he's gonna... He didn't turn up at his FOV, bro. Guys, everybody, even PS4 and Xbox 360 can turn their FOV up, guys. Come on. There's a guy on your right. He's up top. No! I will say that this is kind of the problem with slow pushing in the circle, because if you don't... Dude, he just let him do that. If you don't play it right, you're going to get caught in a bad spot. And this guy has the opportunity. He rotates left. Don't ego it. No, you still have to go. You still have to go. You still have to go, Gary. Gary, the circle is gonna hit you, you goober. Gary's gonna lose from the gas, bro. Gary, no. Gary! Oh my God, how is he not dead? This is insane. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I think that this is so much more entertaining than Warzone 1. I'm not gonna lie. Warzone 1 got kind of stale because every single player was the exact same thing. Now we get to see people play a little bit more strategically, kind of like sneak up on enemies and stuff like that. Try and play to where they play for positioning. This guy's about to get caught with his pants completely off, not even down, just butt naked. Butt naked. Oh, I thought he got it. He was like, he had him 1 HP, no doubt in my mind. This man had him 1 HP. GG. If you enjoyed seeing this video, you enjoyed the spectating, please subscribe to the channel. It's the only thing I ever ask. Also, if you're looking for friends to get some wins, feel free to join the Discord. Discord.gg/expel.